A tree. Every node carries a value. Your job, choose a set of nodes so that no two chosen nodes are neighbors, and make the total as large as possible. Take the root, and its children are locked out. 21. Skip the root, and the total jumps to 30. That single decision, repeated at every node, is the entire problem. Formally, given a tree with a value on every node, pick a subset containing no chosen parent-child pair, maximizing the total value. On a binary tree, this is exactly LeetCode's House Robber 3. Now, why is a tree special? On a general graph, this problem is NP hard. But a tree has no cycles, so the moment we fix what one node does, its subtrees become completely independent subproblems. That is the crack we pry open with dynamic programming. Here is the natural first attempt. Let every node return one number, the best total for its subtree. Node B's best is 21. Node C's best is 9. So at the root, 6 plus 21 plus 9 equals 36. Illegal. That 21 already includes B itself, and B is adjacent to the root. The parent does not just need the child's best answer, it needs to know whether that answer used the child. One number cannot carry that, so we return 2. For every node we return a pair. Take the best subtree total that includes this node. Not take the best subtree total that excludes this node. With those two states named, the recurrence writes itself. If we take a node, every child must be excluded, so we add each child's not take. Take equals the node's own value plus the sum of the children's not take. If we do not take the node, each child is free. It may take itself or not, whichever is better. Not take equals the sum over children of the max of that child's take and not take. And the answer at the root is simply the max of take and not take. Let us run it. Depth first, so the leaves resolve first. A leaf has no children, its take is its own value, and its not take is 0. G returns 0 and 7. H returns 0 and 4. E returns 0 and 1. F returns 0 and 3. Now note D, value 2. Taking D forbids G and H, so take is 2 plus 0 plus 0. Just 2. Not taking D frees both children. 7 plus 4, 11. Look closely. For D, not take crushes take, 11 against 2. Skipping a node can be the winning move. Node B, value 10. Take is 10, plus D's not take 11, plus E's not take 0, 21. Not take is the max of 2 and 11, giving 11, plus the max of 0 and 1, giving 1, 12. Node C, value 9. Take is 9, not take is the max of 0 and 3, 3. And the root, value 6. Take is 6, plus B's not take 12, plus C's not take 3, 21. Not take is the max of 21 and 12, giving 21, plus the max of 9 and 3 giving 9, 30. The max of 21 and 30 is 30, exactly the answer we saw in the opening. The code is shorter than the explanation. 1DFS. We pass the parent along, so we never walk back up the edge we came from. Take starts at the node's value. Not take starts at 0. For each child recurse once, then fold both numbers in. Take absorbs the child's not take. Not take absorbs the better of the two. Return the pair. At the root, take the max. 9 lines of real logic. Every node is visited exactly once, and each edge contributes constant work. Time, order n. Space, order n, for the adjacency list and the recursion stack. For very deep trees, convert the recursion into an explicit stack, or process nodes in reverse BFS order. 3 traps to avoid. 1. In the take branch, adding the child's best instead of its not take. Adjacency forbids it. That is the illegal 36 from earlier. 2. In the not take branch, dropping the max and adding only the child's not take. That over-restricts a child that was free to choose. 3. Returning a single number. The parent needs both states to decide. Want the actual set, not just the total? Walk back down, carrying one flag. Is this node allowed to be taken? If it is allowed and take beats not take, select it and forbid its children. Otherwise, let each child choose freely. For our tree that yields B, G, H and C, 10, 7, 4, 9, 30. Here is the idiom worth keeping. When a node's optimal choice depends on a constraint flag, do not return one number. Return a small bundle of substates, one for each setting of the flag. Two states here. The same pattern scales to 3 or 4 as the constraint grows. This is the beating heart of tree DP. Next, an answer that is not about a single subtree at all. The longest path anywhere in the tree, which can bend at a node. Tree diameter. Before that, 3 exercises. Solve a 5-node tree by hand. Reconstruct the chosen set in code. Then minimum vertex cover on a tree, the complementary problem, same 2-state idea. 2 numbers per node. That is all it took.